From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Cascade Paint and Supply is Reading's oldest family-owned paint store, established in 1953. We are the largest Dunn Edwards dealer in the nation, and most of our products are made in the U.S. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff are ready to answer your questions and help you today.
Happy holidays from Weather NorCal and our sponsors. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Krueger. Thank you so much for joining us for your afternoon update. Let's take a look at our weather headlines. Now, I do expect a dry and mild start to the week. We're already experiencing that here, right? We do expect a drier pattern, but not completely dry this week. In fact, pretty wet for some of us. We'll get into that here in just a bit. Next chance for showers will be Wednesday. And then I think a better chance across the board on Friday. I think Friday will be the biggest storm this week, which, again, is not going to be terribly strong, but I think for some areas, seeing a lot more rain than others. Take a look at your neighborhood forecast at a glance for the rest of the day today. Yeah, lots of sunshine, really across the board, even for the North Coast. Temperatures 30s in Siskiyou County, as well as Modoc in the Eastern Mountains. Otherwise, Trinity County in the 40s, 50s, mid-50s in the valley, and low 50s for the coast. All right, here's a look at the big satellite picture here. Not a lot going on, at least right now. If you look behind me here, though, yeah, we've got the next in the series of storms coming in. Now, again, these storm systems, I want to just kind of compare what we saw last week to this week. What we saw last week was impressive. We saw a series of atmospheric rivers that impacted us. We're going to see a series of atmospheric rivers impacting us this week as well, but those rivers will not be as strong. We're not going to see as much rainfall for most of us, but we'll still see some rainfall. Everyone's going to see that chance this week. So you can see the next atmospheric river right here. Clearly see that narrow column of moisture, right? That's the definition. And it's pretty broad spread here, right? It goes into the Pacific Northwest, down into central and even parts of Southern California. It's a fairly weak atmospheric river. It's going to bring some of us some rain, really most of us some rain for your Wednesday. And you can see on Friday, there's the next one. This one fairly weak. However, we are going to be looking at a stronger area of low pressure and storm system that's going to tap into this moisture and squeeze out more rain, giving us more rainfall across the board. And then a bit of a break with another atmospheric river trying to impact us, but really the river itself isn't going to be over us, but the moisture associated with it will be something that some of these weak systems will be able to tap into, giving some areas a chance for showers over the weekend. All right, so let's kind of spell this out for you, kind of walk you through the timing at least through Wednesday with Futurecast here. There you can see that today, of course, we're still seeing the dry conditions this afternoon. As we take you into tomorrow, yeah, we're starting off with mainly clear skies, but we will start to see some high clouds and mid clouds overspread the region. It's not going to bring us any rainfall. You'll probably notice just kind of that thin veil of clouds, and in some areas, even some mid-level clouds, helping to kind of filter out some of that sun, but still dry. Then, remember I was talking about the next chance for rain will be here Wednesday. Wednesday morning, hitting basically north and west of the valley first at 8 a.m., and then it pushes through the afternoon for the rest of us on Wednesday. Now you can see it's not going to be very heavy in the valley, but I think the valley could see some showers out of this. And then for Wednesday afternoon, still seeing some of those showers out there. So the amount of rainfall we expect through Wednesday, most impressive off to the north and west as we'd expect. Most likely less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall for the valley. But Altura is actually not bad, about 1/4 of an inch, but elsewhere, mainly less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall there in the eastern mountains. Now we look at the forecast snow totals, overdoing it for Dunsmuir as usual, but could we see a mix in Mount Shasta City? Sure. We could also see maybe a light dusting for places like Alturas, but if you'll notice, off in the eastern mountains, it's just not very impressive. And you can see some of the Trinity Alps and the Marble Mountains maybe seeing maybe upwards of 4 to 8 inches of snow. But I mean, this is not going to be a big snow producer or rain producer for that matter, but it is going to bring us some precipitation. So you saw that through Wednesday, right? That's Wednesday, kind of dying out as it kind of moves over us, but still those showers on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, you'll see most of it is kind of the north and west. So I think we'll see a break in the eastern mountains. I think we'll see a break for the valley. But then here's the next storm system. So remember, we saw that thin band of moisture coming in with that atmospheric river, but a stronger area of low pressure that's going to be able to squeeze out that moisture, giving us more rainfall on Friday. And then on Saturday, high pressure is going to try to settle in, but there'll be some leftover moisture over northern California that'll keep us with some clouds and a few showers, especially for the north coast, Trinity County and Siskiyou County, maybe even Modoc County as well. But the rest of us are looking fairly dry through most of the weekend. Now, a little breezy here this afternoon and evening for parts of the valley. Those winds should die down. We'll call for calm winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour for most of us here in Northern California for your Tuesday. Then Wednesday morning, the winds beginning to pick up for the north coast. Not that much of an issue to the east of that. Still gusty winds through the afternoon on Wednesday for the coast. Maybe some strong winds out towards Shasta Valley and central Siskiyou County, and even some of the mountains to the east. Warner Mountains, for example, probably seeing some gusty winds. So some of those exposed mountain ridge tops, yeah, gusty winds, but elsewhere, the winds really shouldn't be that much of a problem through the next couple of days. All right, so here's a look at your forecast for your Monday. Sunny skies for the valley, temperatures in the mid-50s. So yeah, we're seeing sunny skies, but it's not warming up a whole lot. Temperatures 30s and 40s for the mountains, and for the coast, we're looking at temperatures probably somewhere in the low to maybe some mid-50s for some of the warmer spots. Taking a look at that 7-day outlook for the valley. All right, so here it is. It's dry today and tomorrow. We're going to see more clouds coming in, just the high and mid-level clouds. Showers on Wednesday, nothing to write home about, but it is going to get the roads a little wet. Thursday, you're dry. Then Friday, I think a better chance for measurable rainfall. And then for now, I'm going to keep the weekend dry. We'll see. I mean, that's still kind of a ways out, but a lot can happen between now and then. Taking a look at the north coast, dry today, dry tomorrow, but by Wednesday, better chances for rain. And then once the rain moves in on Wednesday, off and on rain through the weekend. Some days heavier than others. I do expect that this weekend, it's not going to be much, but it still has that chance for a stray shower throughout the weekend. For Siskiyou, Modoc, and the eastern mountains. So what you'll see here, Wednesday, it kicks in. Thursday, still for Siskiyou County, but Modoc County, eastern mountains, most likely dry on Thursday. Then Friday through the weekend, the mountains will continue to see that off and on chance for showers. Snow levels, by the way, could drop to as low as 3,500 feet on Wednesday, but generally between 4,000 and 5,000 feet Thursday through the weekend. That's your afternoon update. I'll be back again this evening at 6 o'clock. Until then, have a great afternoon.
Barr & Mudford is a top, established firm here in the North State. Founded over a half-century ago, Barr & Mudford is protecting the rights of our neighbors and community. We take our commitment to our clients very seriously and provide a level of excellence unrivaled in the North State. Barr & Mudford, standing up for the rights of our neighbors and our beautiful community, serving Northern California with excellence.